What inspired you to make your YouTube channel, Orange Peanut?
Money!
Ka-ching, ka-chong, ka-changaroo. Oh money, how I love you. How's it going, everybody? My name is Orange Peanut. And when I tell people I make YouTube videos, which does not happen often, what do you think their first question is? Are you happy? What kind of videos do you make? Do you have fun doing it? No! No. The question is always money. So, I just crushed a pretzel. I'm not going to be exactly disclosing how much I make, but in this video, I will be telling you guys how much YouTubers make, and then you can kind of connect the dots by my videos. So yeah, it should be fun, this should be informative. Let's jump straight into it.
Well, fine, if you don't want my money.
Money?
So, how do YouTubers make their racks? Let's start there. Now, there are a couple different ways, but the main way for smaller YouTubers such as myself is through monetization, or monetization, as people may call it. So, monetization, you guys probably know, you put ads throughout your video, and there's two different methods of monetization. There's an under 8-minute video, which you can only put one ad on, and then for whatever reason, the YouTube system, if your video is 8 minutes or longer, you can put however many ads you want in the middle, called mid-rolls. An ad isn't gonna play every time you put down a mid-roll. However, there's at least a chance of seeing an ad. And for a video to be monetized, or for a channel to be monetized, they have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours on their channel. It took me probably about a year to reach this mark, so I wasn't making any money for the first year, but that's cool. So if you see a channel with under 1,000 subscribers, just know they're making no money. And for a video to have said ads on it, the video has to be approved for monetization. Basically, it's a quick check, and that's when they listen for the curse words and bad stuff, and they also do a check for copyrighted songs. If your entire video has one snippet of a copyrighted song, you'll make no money off it, which is why YouTubers are so careful about copyrighted music. Okay, so let's get into the numbers of it all. So the term I'm going to be using is CPM. I don't know what it stands for, but I do know what it means. It basically means how much money you'll get per 1,000 views of a monetized video. This is going to be dependent on watch time and mid-rolls. So if you have a video under 8 minutes, it's going to have one ad on it. Now, generally, the CPM for these videos is going to be $1 to $2 per 1,000 views. So let's say a video that's like 5 minutes long gets 10,000 views. Then the creator of the video is going to get $10 to $20 on that. You'll probably notice that a lot of your favorite YouTubers, their videos are 8 minutes or longer because, and back in the day it used to be 10, now it's 8. Because if you get those mid-rolls in, you can double and triple your income. So essentially, let's say you have a 10-minute video with 3 mid-rolls. Your CPM on that is probably going to be around, I don't know, probably like $4 or $5 per 1,000 views. So if you see a video with, let's say, 100,000 views and it's 10 minutes, it's 8 minutes long and it has mid-rolls, then that video most likely is gonna make at least like $300, anywhere from like 3 to 5. So you get paid by the month as a YouTuber. Every month it'll take your earnings from the last month and then it'll direct deposit it to a bank account. It's all fun and well, but then you always have to take into account taxes.
No! It's a tax collector! Hey there, SpongeBob!
Taxes are basically, you get taken away depending on how much you make. Now, my tax bracket is like 24% because of the way I get my money. So 24% of what I make goes straight to the government, even though, I don't use libraries, parks, or public schools. But whatever, that's a topic for a different video. So yeah, that's generally the system how it makes. Now we're going to be talking about some bigger YouTubers and how much they might make purely off of monetization. Now, when I'm talking about this, you got to keep in mind that a lot of big YouTubers, they get money from merch and sponsorships and stuff, and that can be a lot more, but for the purposes of simplicity, I am just going to be talking about how much they make off of just monetization. Okay, so for MrBeast, the way I'm going to be calculating this is I'm going to take his videos in the last 3 months, their views, their average watch time, and then just using those 3 months to base like a month of payment and then a year of payment. So MrBeast has had 12 videos in the last 3 months. They each average about 30 million views. Whew! And then the majority of them are 8 minutes or more. Combined with his extreme watch time, a conservative estimate would be a CPM of probably $5 per 1,000 views. Now that's conservative, it probably is more, but I don't want to like overshoot just in case. So if we multiply all that together, in his last 3 months, he's made around $1.8 million off his videos, or $600,000 a month. Let's factor in his old videos, because your old videos can keep getting you money forever, and those get some views. So let's say maybe 200,000 more from his old videos. So that brings us to $800,000 a month, which equates to $9.6 million a year. And then he's in the highest tax bracket, definitely, which is 37%. So times 0.63 gets you a little over $6 million a year of ad revenue. Now, I know that this might not be as much as you expect, or it might be more, I have no idea, but that's a very conservative estimate. It's probably on the higher end of that, probably from 10 to 20. But yeah, and you also have to keep in mind he makes a lot of his money from his merch and sponsors. So he is bringing in a lot, and he also has a lot of employees that he pays. So yeah, that's definitely one of the higher end YouTubers. Let's look at a gaming YouTuber next. Per se, PewDiePie, one of the bigger YouTubers. Now, I'm just gonna be doing PewDiePie's videos in the last month, because he posts quite a bit. He's had 20 videos in the last month, each of them averaging about 6 million views. I'm gonna put his CPM at around MrBeast because he has about the same amount of mid-rolls. So that is actually going to equate to about $600,000 a month off of those videos. And he has a lot of videos, so I assume he makes a lot off of his old videos too. So we're gonna add 400,000 more a month from his old videos. And that equates to a smooth 1 million per month at a rough estimate, or 12 million a month 12 million a year, or 7.5 million a year after tax. Now he does sponsorships and merch, but not probably as much as MrBeast. So I'd say they're probably similar in incomes, but I think PewDiePie gives a lot of it to charity because he doesn't spend a lot on his videos. But yeah, not a bad income. Okay, so those are some definitely some good numbers, not too shabby as a job. But I was wondering who makes the most, and you guys are probably thinking it was one of them, but no. The channel that most likely makes the most off of monetization is a channel called Melon. They post nursery rhymes for children. I was pretty shocked in my research at how much money they made. So in the last 3 months, they've posted 26 videos, all averaging 40 million views per video. Now, these are videos for kids, which means, and if you guys don't know, YouTube Kids, the CPM is insane, and they put a bunch of mid-rolls. So I'm going to put their CPM at about 10, meaning they make $400,000 per video nursery rhyme, which means in the last 3 months, they've made about $10 million. And in the last month, they've made about $3.4 million. Let's throw in an extra million per month off their old videos, because they have old videos with like hundreds of millions of views. That's really bad. Well, good, but you know what I mean. So this puts them at about $4.4 million per month. So this puts them at about $52.8 million a year from nursery rhymes. Or after tax, this makes me feel a lot better, $33.8 million a year posting nursery rhymes. Is this a human crime? It should be. but it's not. Okay, well, there you go. Hopefully you were able to understand the magnitude of money that some YouTubers make. You can use the formula that I used on pretty much any YouTuber that has at least like 5K subscribers. You know what I mean? So that's essentially gonna do it for this video. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next one. I got some bangers dropping this week. Hopefully. I love you all. Money.
Orange Peanut wants you to subscribe because he needs more money.